try to do next is I'm going to try to manipulate the face. I'm going to do some severe contouring to make somebody asymmetrical. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn her face a couple of totally different colors as I work.
Make sure I get it filled with popsicle.
You're saying get a date.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm using several tones. So what I want to do is I want to start with my mid-tone. What's the medium that I'm going to be doing? So what's the central tone that I'm doing? Obviously not Annalise's face color.
Like a blood color.
It's an orange color.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like an Oompa Loompa. But that's our medium tone. That's where we're going to, that's kind of the central portion. Okay? So did you notice what I did to the nose?
You made it look
What I did to the eyebrows?
You made it look crooked.
Perfect. There's the asymmetry.
You're a smart person.
On occasion. Okay. So I'm starting already with working on her asymmetry. Working out, making her look unattractive, strange, out of the ordinary. Something that's going to emphasize the character, something that's going to bring us a totally different look. That's going to make her disturbing. Close, please.
That was fast.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, what I'm kind of doing is I'm kind of doing the makeup that I did when I did Midsummer, when I did Puck. Sort of what I did with Puck.
Why was Puck, why was he asymmetrical? This is
Because he's a trickster.
Right.
This was I have a question.
Pamela?
So like wherever you highlight, you mostly contour, you add darker.
You add dark to the other side, and what it does is forms a shadow line
Okay.
that's going to direct the eye to think that there is a line there and something that goes down even though there isn't.
Oh.
Because we read shadows and highlights as 3 dimensions. even if they are strictly 2 dimensions on the face.
Mr. LeClair,
Yes.
why did you make those lines in your mouth?
Why did I make the lines in her mouth?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to extend her mouth. But I'm going to have to use a bolder color to make that work. Because right now it's only slightly suggestive of that. I'm going to have to really bold her out to get it to work. And again, in opera makeup, you're forcing an expression, because the expression equals character. And you force shapes. So in my mind, Puck is kind of almost a little beast there. And mischiefs. Now I'm going to put the eyeliner way up, almost to the point where the fold in the eyelid is. Because I want the eyes to be really, really, really big. Yeah, we're just going to leave top lip. I contemplated doing the bottom lip too. In order for this to blend properly, I cannot use a sponge because it's too delicate. So I have to go in with my brush. Retain as many of the hard lines as I possibly can. Almost there. So I want to pop her eyes. I want her eyes to be gigantic. Okay? So that when the audience looks at it, it's wide-eyed and just like an amazing amount of character can be flushed in there with her opening and closing her eyes. Open like that.
Is that like the bottom line under the white? Is that like creating like almost like a new bottom of the eye?
It's definitely creating a totally different whites of her eyes.
Cool.
This section is not good.